Okay, this video we will introduce a machine page. For this page, we normally use to calibrate the tendon cutter. Okay, for the first time working, or we want to tune the cutter, we need to do the calibration for the z-axis and the x-axis comparing with the table. Okay, this bottom face is a reference place, and this face is also reference place for the y-axis. Okay, I will make showing. Firstly, I will lift this support face by the jog mode. Okay, I will change into the jog and this one and lift it. Okay, now it lift. Yeah, and then I load the workpiece. Okay, oh, this is far away. I will move it closer and go back to the swing and unlock this. Okay. And then I can move it by hand. Okay, and light it. His view. Okay, because for the Z and the x-axis calibration, tool calibration, we need light the cutter, this small diameter cutter to touch this face, and this cutter touch this face for axis calibration. Okay, now I will push the workpiece to against this face and lock it. Okay, now I will go back to jog and press this one. Now it's locked. For the swing, I also lock this one. Okay, now the workpiece is locked. Then we can change into Handwheel version and control the z-axis and x-axis by Handwheel to calibrate the tool cutter's tip. Okay. We'll go back to the jog. Yeah. For the left head and the right height, calibrate the X and Z. Okay. After we find the correct place, we will go back to the machine page. Yeah. And for the left height, we can set up the data by this button. Okay, just set up the data by these 4 buttons. We don't copy the number. Don't copy these numbers and paste here. It isn't correct because they have some calculation. Okay. And now I will make showing to set up the X1 offside. Okay, go back to jog and select the left. That way we can use the hand wheel to control the left height. Okay, now we can move the workpiece under this small diameter cutter, not this one, not the big diameter one, this one. Okay. Yeah, now we use the hand wheel, change it into the z-axis and rotate it. Yes, and let it come down and rotate it, find the tip, the cutter tip. Okay, come down. When it closer the top face of workpiece, we can change to the slower speed. Yeah, and rotate this. We just let the cutter tip touch the workpiece face gently. or be too much. Yeah, we can see it's okay. So we can go back to the controller. Okay, for the Z, the left head and the Z axis, we can set up the machine offside by this number, Z offside, Z1. Z1 means Z head, okay? We just press this button, so here will be calibrated. Yeah, press OK. Yeah, you can see here has some little change. So for the other axis is same. Oh, I forget one thing. Before we do this job, we need to input this data. Okay, this data is the workpiece thickness. For our wood is 23 millimeter. So we input 23 millimeter here firstly, and then calibrate X1, Z1, X2, Z2. Okay. After we do this, that means the tenoner cutter was calibrated. Yeah. So we must make sure to use this button to calibrate it, not copy the X data from here. Paste here. No, it isn't correct. Okay. Yeah, this is the machine page. Finish. Yeah. After we calibrate this side, and then we change into this one. Calibrate this one. Just by the change the handwheel by these two buttons.